everyone, and welcome to Make Ours a Double podcast. I'm Lucy Jane.
And I'm Louise Marie. With our show, literally nothing is off the table.
We talk sex, divorce, motherhood,
And sisterhood.
but not forgetting friendships, relationships, hardships,
And even situationships. This gives us the platform to be real, authentic, and most importantly, raw. So expect lots of laughs, some tears, and a whole lot of love.
We hope you enjoy and just get involved.
Hey, we're back! But guess who's back with me?
I'm back. Lucy's back.
back in the building. Where have you been, man? Freedom, where have you been?
They have me locked up. They won't let me out.
Oh, but she's out now. She's out now.
I'm out. I'm back.
Someone paid her bail fee.
I tell you what. Guess what we've had in the household?
Oh my god. Dun dun dun.
My baby's had COVID.
Oh my gosh. How did you even cope?
Actually, all right.
I missed you for sure because we see each other all the time. So
I missed seeing you.
do you know what I mean?
I
We
missed
just-
recording.
yeah.
Missed our banter. Do you know what? It's just been a crazy 10 days.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know what? They survived 3 days at school. Boom.
COVID.
Yeah.
See, I just think you had to go back to the whole homeschooling thing as well, which I know you hated in the beginning. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Gosh. So how did you find that again?
Do you know what? That was fine.
Yeah.
Because
both of yours are at school now since the last homeschooling.
yeah, and I just feel like you do it once and you stress yourself out over it. You do
Yeah.
it twice and you're just like, what we learn, we learn. What
Yeah.
we don't.
Yeah.
You just survive the day,
Yeah.
you know, and
So everything worked out all right. The girls were okay and...
I can only count my lucky stars, Louise, that, do you know what? My children are 4 years old and 5 years old.
Mm.
And we know people whose children of that age have been hospitalised.
No way.
Yeah. And I am very, very lucky
Yeah.
that we had, well, I think we just...
When I dropped you off a
we just
coffee...
escaped a bullet.
When I dropped you off a coffee...
Oh, very, very well needed coffee.
Yeah, when I dropped you off a little coffee, the girls were in such high spirits. I
Yeah.
couldn't even believe that they'd had it.
I know.
And that's the thing with
we
this
just had
whole
a really
thing.
relaxing week.
Yeah.
There was no pressure on us. It was just a case of
Yeah.
all the stress, all the worry was on me because every night they went to bed, I was just like
Yeah.
frantically checking them.
Yeah.
Like, no, you know, we can't be this lucky. Tonight the temperature's
Yeah.
going to kick in. And
Yeah.
it was just really stressful from that point of view. But as far as they were concerned, they were heroes. They
Yeah.
actually were.
Yeah, they
superstars,
done really
seriously.
well. So yeah, I'm so glad you're back.
But now I'm free
Yeah.
and I'm actually able to wear something that's not elastic.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I've got a bra on. I've got an actual bra on, Louise.
Your boobs hang low.
Oh my god,
yeah.
they
So-
were wobbling to
So
and
you
fro.
are actually dressed.
Yeah,
for
I'm
once.
actually dressed, and do you know what? What better time to actually be single? Because
I know.
it didn't matter what I was wearing. I mean, you
Can
should
you
have seen the
imagine that?
state of. Well, you did see the
I
state.
did.
Of me, 'cause
I
you dropped
did.
me
You
in
didn't
the
look bad,
cover.
but yeah.
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
yeah. Moving on. Elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank God I didn't have anybody, you know, judging what I was wearing because the last 10 days...
Yeah, I know. And I just feel like with the whole COVID thing and the lockdown and stuff, I know that when we was in lockdown before, it was so nice to not have to do that kind of thing because we are single.
Yeah,
you know?
to just wake up and just shove a pair of tracksuit bottoms
And
on.
I love now doing the whole getting ready thing,
Yes.
doing your makeup.
So nice.
I mean, for the first time in like a year and a half, I actually had to buy a new bit of makeup because I hadn't bought anything because I haven't been going anywhere.
No, I know.
So I've been going out places, I've done my makeup, and I think, I want to spend more time now doing my makeup because I actually miss doing that.
Taking a bit of time on yourself. Yeah.
So I'm quite glad. I mean, I could get ready.
I was going to say, you don't even take long.
I could get ready in a flash, but now I think, I'm going to do my makeup. I'm going to start at this time.
Yeah.
So I'm quite glad. Like, if anyone's waiting downstairs for me, well, sorry about that. I'm going to take that extra little bit of time now.
Well, yeah,
to get
because
myself
if someone
ready.
was waiting downstairs for you, if Mr. Man was waiting down there for you, he'd be like, when are you going to be ready? Or he'd probably been ready an hour ago.
Time. Yeah. Men don't take long at all to get ready. What is
ready
that?
Process
Men are
in
lucky.
a relationship?
Men are lucky.
I don't know.
Are they?
Not all men take 10 minutes to get ready.
Would you be with someone that takes over an hour to get ready?
Oh, I don't know, because then they'd be a pretty boy.
Yeah, would you want that?
I'm no part
When
of
does
a
it
pretty
happen
boy.
where we, as the girlfriends in the relationship, have you ever sat downstairs waiting for your boyfriend to get ready?
Oh,
I've never done that.
Oh my God, no. I mean, that would freak me out. I mean, I don't know. You say that, but then actually, I probably have, because my ex used to take longer in the shower than I did. I could get myself and the kids dressed, ready, by the door, in the car. They didn't even have a shower.
But I think men definitely take longer in the shower.
100%. And we have to shave everything.
Definitely.
And what do they do? They just, wash their armpits and face?
I think they just stand there under the water.
I don't know. I just don't get it.
I don't know. They definitely,
Come on,
take
give
longer.
us an insight of what goes on in your
What
showers,
do you do
please.
in there?
Oh, no, maybe we don't want to know.
No, I don't want to know.
No, maybe not.
We're going for a poo and all that sort of stuff, probably. Do you know what I mean?
Is that an hour?
Yeah, probably.
An hour?
Yeah. That's the one thing. I hate waiting for people, and I hate people waiting for me.
Oh, I can't stand.
Do you know what I mean?
Waiting for people.
So
I've
I've not been in the situation where I have been waiting for my boyfriend to.
No, I've never been in that situation.
Get ready.
No way.
Do you know what I mean?
Not to that. So, for example, you know, I don't know, as a couple, you're invited to a wedding.
Yeah.
You know, and you always hear these stories, or I often hear these stories from friends where, you know, the guy is just like, I'm going to, casually just have a nap, and then I'm just going to have a shower. And then they'll have their shower, and it's just maybe chinos, shirt, and, like, their shoes.
Yeah.
Spray of aftershave.
Done.
And they look really, really sexy. And
I've planned what I've been wearing. If as a couple you're going to a wedding or going to some occasion, I don't know for you girls out there, but I know for me that I would have been planning what I've been wearing for weeks. I've been ordering this, sending it back,
I'm so not that person. I'm so not that person. Do you know what? In my head, I'm saying, Lucy, let's dress about it. You've got clothes, whatever you wear. The main thing.
Have you got clothes though?
Well, not really, but the main thing is you have a good time.
Don't worry
about it.
So what do you end up wearing when you've got nothing to wear?
Well,
yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
There
is a Louisa's double walking around. Okay, if you see someone that you think looks like me, but actually when did Louise turn her hair blonde?
You gave me those clothes.
That usually is Lucy in my clothes, right from jewellery to the dresses to jewellery.
So Louise does the
online shopping for all my mates, basically.
Us, yeah. Because why would I put myself through that stress?
Yeah.
When my best friend's wardrobe is insane.
So this is why. So I buy things, send it back, because I think, would we all look good in that? No, I don't know about that. Or would we all look good in this? I don't know about that.
So I've actually got 3 of your outfits that you.
Yeah.
I don't know if they didn't fit you anymore or you didn't want them, and it's so funny because I've worn them when I've been with Louise.
Yeah.
And she's like, hang on a minute. That's me.
But some of the stuff I hadn't even worn.
No, I know.
I was like, I never wore them. Never wore them.
Suit your thing.
Yeah.
Suit
And
mine,
I liked him, and I thought, I never wore them. So you get all my little things like that, which are good. And then I see them on you, and I think, they look so nice now.
Yeah, and I think, I haven't had anything this nice.
Yeah, exactly. So,
but anyway, what we were saying is
about the whole getting ready.
Yeah, guys do tend to take less time, I think.
The actual getting ready process.
Once the shower is done, once the hour shower has completed, the actual getting ready, it's like minutes.
Yeah.
It's like they might quickly iron, trousers, shirt.
Yeah. But I don't feel have a routine. I have a little routine when I get ready. Do you think?
Yeah, I think
so my little routine goes a little something like this.
And it goes a little
something like this. I just realised I said that. So I like to get myself a bath. I don't have a shower. I like to have a bath. I like to sit there, chill for a bit, shave my legs, shave my armpits, shave my bits and bobs. Then I like to get out. I like to get out there, lay on my bed for a little bit.
You always lay on your bed. So that is the time Louise FaceTime me, is when she's laying on her bed in a towel.
I always do it,
I'm like, are you supposed to be going out?
Yeah, and I'll get ready in a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to get ready in a minute.
Yeah.
I never allow myself that sort of time.
Yeah, I like to do it. Chill out, lay on my bed, cream myself from head to toe.
Oh, yeah, I love that bit.
And then I put my onesie on or a dressing gown on or whatever. Then I think about, this is what I'm going to wear. That's all hanging up nicely. And then I will do my hair. I will put a base on, start doing my makeup. And then, that's how it starts rolling.
And then you go from there.
But I feel chilled. I don't like feeling when somebody's waiting downstairs, how long are you going to be? Just don't get involved with the routine, please. Yeah. The routine literally means...
It's quite stressful getting ready as a couple. It is quite, you know. And then if one of you looks really good and then you don't feel you look good, it's like, oh, but you always got something to wear and I have nothing to wear.
Yeah. And because men are already so quick, it's pressure.
You think like, you know, because when you're in a long-term relationship, you very much, you know, are in everything together and you do actually really respect your partner's, I don't know, what they think you look like.
100%.
Their opinion is important
100%,
to you. Like, you want them to fancy you.
And I know there's people out there that say, oh, I don't really care what he says. To a certain extent, I agree. However, but you want them to still find you attractive and stuff.
When you
100%.
walk into a room, you want everybody else to think, oh, she looks nice.
Yeah.
But ultimately, you want to know that you've dolled yourself up. They're used to seeing you in your dressing gown all the time.
Yeah.
And that they go, oh, wow, actually, you look really, really beautiful.
Definitely, 100%.
Like, that is so important. So
and
then
equally the same the other way around.
Totally.
I love it when, you know, you're with somebody in a relationship and they come down the stairs and you think, you look so fit.
Yeah, you look well fit.
Credit where credit's due. Yes. I'll be like, you look fit.
Me too.
You look
I
fit.
can't stop myself.
Yeah, definitely.
Stop. And then, and actually, if you go to all that effort and you think, oh my God, I feel a bit nervous to wear this dress, but I'm going to wear it. I'm going to wear it.
Yeah.
Because that's me all over. I hate dresses. And then I'll walk into the living room and they might go, it's all right.
Would you change, do you think, for that reason?
And I'll think to myself, all right?
Yeah.
All right? Like, yeah. I've done both. I've in that situation, I've sort of thought, no, we're looking for the X factor here. All right, doesn't.
No, you want to be, wow.
All right.
You're through to the next round, mate.
And I'm not leaving this house till I walk in this living room.
Yeah.
He goes, nah,
but even if
should we stay in?
Even if you're feeling amazing about yourself and you think I actually look really good in this, and then you come downstairs and then and it's almost like a lead balloon, like, and he's like, oh, I'm not sure if I like that.
And that has happened where there's some outfits that I've thought I love this, and it's just not been his bag.
Yeah,
and that's fine.
Have you changed?
No, not when it's something. Excuse me, that I feel really comfortable in.
Yeah.
Because most guys do, they love dresses and stuff like that. And I'm always like a play suit jumpsuit kind of person, just how it is. So quite often I'll have a jumpsuit that might be a bit quirky, might not be what they might like, but I feel really comfortable in it.
Yeah.
So that in itself to me is sometimes more important.
100%, without a doubt. I mean, with my sense of fashion anyway, I feel I'm slightly quirky with the way I dress. So if I really like something, and to be honest, none of my exes have actually ever said, oh, I don't like that. I think maybe my ex might have said, you wearing that, are you? And that for me is even more like, yeah.
Yeah.
But okay. No, I'm not saying it looks, but I didn't realise it was going to be that bright, or I didn't realise it was going to, you know what I mean?
But how must guys feel when we turn around and say things like, but do I look fat? But does my bum look big? Yeah. But like, you know, do I look like I've lost any
weight? Do you think we get the real answer?
Do they lie?
Do we get the real answer? Because I think us as women in relationships, if your partner says, well, which I don't think they ever do they say, I think I put on some weight, what do you think? It's always like, I know girls that say to their partners, I think you've put on weight. Yeah. Without them even knowing they've, do you know what I mean? Like, they're not going to turn,
that's called the comfortable stage.
Yeah, they're not going to turn around and say, do you think I look fat in this? Guys don't do that, do they?
No, not really. I'm trying to think. No, not really.
Or do you think I put on some timber? No, they're not going to say that, are they?
That's so funny.
But I think us as women, not saying me personally.
Do guys dread that question though? Like, I absolutely
they lie for sure. I don't even care. They lie
inside their head.
They lie
when we say stupid stuff like that.
But they lie for sure. Definitely. Yeah, 100%. Without a doubt. I know that if my sister was to say to her husband, do you think I look big in this? He would be squirming in his boots. He wouldn't know what to say.
I love it.
Because you can't, it's not a right or wrong answer. Like, if he says, no, you don't, she would then...
You know, it doesn't matter what they say.
No, because the woman turns around and says, are you serious? You don't think... You know, and then if he says, yeah, you have, it's like, what?
I mean,
so
the getting ready process for a bloke must just be so stressful because they know the pressure that we're trying to get ourselves out.
And they're hoping and praying that they've got something to wear. Because
they're probably just sitting downstairs with their little whiskey, all dressed ready, thinking, let this be a smooth process. Yeah. Let this be a smooth process. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Because if she's happy, we're going to have a good night.
Yeah.
If she's happy, I'm getting some tonight.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? Do you know what it is, right? We've all been there. Even like, you know, I know we're talking about relationships, but even like I've been there with both relationships and when I've gone out with the girls, like with you. If something's not going right, if my hair's not going right, I'm like, I'm not going. I'm not going. My hair's not going right. I'm not going.
I've heard you say that before.
I'm not going.
So
No,
many
I'm not
times,
going. And when you're with the girls, you need that reassurance of, Louise, seriously, stop being silly.
we
it
all
looks
flat
fine.
around each other and everyone will attack
And
the
I'll
hair.
go, it's fine. What can I do? Let me do it right, right? So, but when you're with a guy, it's like, you look fine.
Yeah.
You don't understand. My curls are dropping as we speak. What is going on? You know, you can't help me, can you? You know, and they're like, it's fine. You look okay. I don't. Look at the back. The back's all dropped. And they don't understand. So it's more frustrating.
It is.
If you're having a moment of a meltdown.
Do you know what it is, right? I am absolutely fine getting ready. If I'm with a partner and we're getting ready to go, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'll think, do you know what? That I'm always a bit of a, you know, that will do.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's probably my clothes. So yeah.
Probably. But actually probably not, because your clothes I have to make an actual effort to look nice in.
True.
Whereas my own clothes are just like, yeah, they're just like a glove. It just fits. It's fine. And, you know, I think, yeah, do you know what? I'm fine in that. And then I'll get a picture message from another girl, like, this is what I'm wearing. And that's when it starts. That's when I'm like, oh, I was perfectly happy in what I was wearing.
Yeah.
Until I've just seen everyone
it's like
else.
Food envy, but
it's
like
just like,
dress envy.
No, like they've got fake lashes. They've got this. I was just literally going to go for kind of cash, you know?
Yeah.
I feel good. That's all that matters. And then it's like, oh, no. We're having a competition here of who looks the best.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't like all the pictures being sent. When people say to me, what are you wearing, Louise? I just always say, oh, if it's a dress, I'm just wearing a midi dress and heels. That's how or I'm just wearing jeans and a top. But because I know if I start sending pictures of what I'm wearing, I'm not going to get the response back because my clothes are an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So people are like, oh, okay. Like I've once worn this when I went to London with the girls, this cat suit, right? It was like a unitard and it was like all multicoloured. It was plunge. And I sent them a video of it and they all were like, are you really wearing that? And I was like,
yeah, baby.
Yeah, I am. Once it's all dressed up, it will look fine.
Do you know what, though?
I don't bother sending all that stuff.
I don't think you could ever send me anything like that and me go, are you wearing that? Because don't forget, one of my other mates is the most eccentric person I've ever met.
That's true.
Like, I don't think you could ever look quirky.
Yeah.
Because she's so eccentric. So eccentric, isn't she?
And that's just it.
She's like Lady Gaga.
Yeah, she does. And she embraces it. So that's the best thing to do.
And she's happy. But yeah, as far as in a relationship is concerned, even for her, she don't care what someone's going to say. That's what she wants to wear. That's what she wants to wear. And she will take hours to get ready.
And do you think also, though, sometimes like when you go out, like, you know, to these events and stuff as a couple, whatever, do you feel there is couple, like, competition?
Oh, no, I've never been involved in that.
I've never been involved in couple competition.
No. But do you know what? Obviously, because I work in weddings.
Yeah.
100% there is. No, you've said it. There is.
Couple competition.
You know what I really cringe at? And I bet you're going to be one of these couples. I don't know.
Stop.
What makes me cringe is when it gets to the evening, behind the bar, and we're managing the bar, and I'm like, you know, if you had a nice day, and these couples come up, and they've coordinated themselves. Oh, I'm just like, seriously?
Yeah.
Are you that... You know, you're so not an individual anymore.
You think that'd be me?
Yeah, I think you'd have to coordinate with he'd have to wear like a cravat, or you don't wear cravats.
No, but
what am I in the 90s? But like, you know, he'd have to wear his little dicky bow or tie.
I'm very much for embracing how you are. So if he wants to wear something that's completely opposite to me, I would probably be like, go with it, because I'm wearing what I want to wear. I'm 100% like that, because I am very much my own person. And if I felt like if they didn't really know what they were going to wear, I'd be like, well, why don't you?
Yeah, see, I knew it.
If I'm wearing orange,
manipulate them into an orange tie.
Yeah, if I'm wearing orange, why don't you wear that, because it goes a little bit with the orange.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So maybe I would be a bit like that, but totally, if they've got something that they want to wear,
but
then
my mum will
100%.
say that. Like, they went to a wedding not that long ago, and initially my mum was going to wear this dress, and my dad was going to wear this suit, and my mum was like, oh, but if you wear that suit...
It clashes with me.
That really, really clashes with my dress.
Yeah.
For photos.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Mum!
Did your dad rock it?
Oh, I think in the end, my mum changed her dress about 10 times.
Yeah.
And I think, coincidentally, they did actually look really good together. But I'm like, oh, that's so cringy. Like, I hate it when you get couples that are like, oh, we do everything together.
Yeah, no, that's not me.
You know, we match. And, he wasn't allowed to wear those trousers.
See, that's even more like, who's chosen your outfit? You? What? Yeah. Who's chosen your outfit? Have you or is she? Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Totally.
So, and that's the thing. So would you, is it the whole I'm fine thing? So if somebody, said to you, I want you to wear X, Y, Z, are you fine with it? Are you an I'm fine girl?
Am I an I'm fine girl?
Yeah, like
Hell no.
No. Yeah,
there is no way. I don't even need to ask you that question.
No, I'm definitely not an I'm fine girl.
So explain to our listeners.
Oh, of course, yeah. So
I'm fine.
I'm fine. I mean, as in, like, is everything all right? Yeah, I'm fine. And again,
that's right.
like with the clothes thing, like, I want you to wear this. If a guy says that to you or a girl, whatever. Okay, yeah. Are you all right with that? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Or let me just give
But are you fine?
A really good example of this is, you've spotted something that your boyfriend has done throughout the day. That's niggled at you.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
niggled at you. It's put you in a bit of a mugger.
Yeah.
You're watching his every move.
Yeah.
You're just a little bit uptight.
Yeah.
You are not fine.
You're not fine.
You're not fine.
He can sense you're not fine.
Says to you, after an hour
Yeah.
or so long of trying to just
What's up with
pray that you just get
Say
out
something,
of it.
yeah.
And he'll say, what's up? Are you all right? And you say, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Knowing full well, you are not fine.
Yeah. So what he's going to do is, men are so oblivious, okay? So he's going to be like, okay, she says she's fine. She says she's okay. That's cool.
I don't think they are oblivious. I think they make one of three decisions.
But he's going to, what are they then?
I think they won. They do what you said.
And just go
Pretend
about
to
their
be
business
oblivious
and be like, you said you're fine.
I asked her, I gave her every chance
Yeah.
to talk about the situation.
Yeah.
She said I'm fine.
Mm.
I'm not gonna keep going into it. It's done. So that's decision one. Decision two, you pander to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because maybe they know.
They might go, well, you're not fine. So come on, tell me what's wrong.
Done something, a bit
Yeah.
naughty. They've been caught out doing something.
I think that percentage of men is very low because I think it's a more womanly trait to pander. To say,
oh no, you can use yes man.
No, but I think it's more of a woman trait. But what's wrong? Then tell me what's wrong. I don't think a guy usually is like that. But there are guys like that.
We know.
Yeah.
Think how many girls we know are with yes men.
Oh God. Yeah.
They're the panders.
So maybe they are the panders. They're the panders. Yeah.
And then obviously third option is to argue it. Look, you're not all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think they sit in that moment where you say I'm fine,
do?
and they make a decision. I don't think any of them are oblivious.
Yeah,
that's my opinion.
In a situation, then the boyfriend is niggled. Something's happened, and you're like, I'm just not happy with that. I don't like the way that situation went. Your boyfriend says to you, so you say you've been messaging over, messages and stuff like that, and you like to speak about it when I get home. Cool. Come home and he says to you, you're in a little bit of a mood. So what's up? You all right? You say, what are you going to say? What's Lucy's response to that?
My response would be to talk about. I'm such a talker.
Yeah.
I'm actually not a talker, as in my own feelings particularly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if there is a situation that has arisen, then I would say, look, this is how I feel.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So you wouldn't be, I'm fine, and let it fester.
No.
And then throw it back in an argument where you're like, and even the other day, you did da-da-da-da. No.
The only time I'm a brewer or a festerer is if it might be something quite big, actually. Yeah. And I sometimes take a step back
to handle the situation.
To review.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing is I'm observing.
I'm exactly the same.
But not over little niggly things. I don't know. Say, for example, we're snuggled up together on the sofa and his phone goes off and he might turn his phone over.
Yeah.
So that is something where I might think, you're trying to hide something.
I'd say it straight about why you turn your phone over.
That's not something I would brew at.
No, I'd say why you turn your phone over.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I wouldn't even say it nastily. Yeah. It wouldn't be an argument.
Ask a question, why you turn your phone over.
Yeah, just be like, oh, what are you hiding?
Yeah.
And then hopefully he would just turn around and go, oh, nothing, sweetheart, that's just work, look.
Yeah, yeah.
I would totally evaded an entire situation there.
Yeah, so I'm the same. I'm not an I'm fine girl. I think most of you that know me out there would know that I'm very just quite honest, direct, not in a horrible way.
Can we take the word quite out,
yeah, I am.
You are direct,
but not in a horrible way. It's just, I think you know exactly where you stand with me. So my boyfriend, same situation. If I had a boyfriend, says the same thing. What's up? You all right? I'd be like, right, no, I'm not, because what happened the other day or whatever, I wasn't happy with that situation. So I just need to let you know this is how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And he can take that how he wants. hopefully we would
but
air the situation out.
Relationships, we've not really had issues with that.
No,
that
never.
I think that has helped our relationships.
Yeah.
However, you do obviously then get the opposite where women go on the attack.
Yeah,
and that's when it's just not helpful, isn't it?
If you can talk about things, just talk about it, and then see each other's side, and then move on.
Don't we all attack sometimes?
Yeah.
A nerve is hit, press just a little bit too hard, and sometimes we all go on that attack.
Yeah.
We're not perfect.
No.
No one's perfect. We're not all perfect at handling situations. No. But that I'm fine does absolutely creep me up because I see it happen. Yeah. I even see it happen at weddings so much. Like,
and you can kind of...
And they'll have a little...
He'll say, I'm fine.
And he'll say, what's the matter? What is wrong with you? And she'll just be like, I'm fine. Look, I told you I'm fine. And you can literally see him like rolling his eyes in his head. Have
an opportunity to tell him what you think of him if he's done something wrong.
I so much want to say like,
just tell him.
You're not okay, tell him.
And equally, I would...
Give it to him.
I would respect it the other way around.
Oh, 100%.
If I had done something and I said, what's up with you? What's wrong? If they go, look, I'm fine, don't even worry about it, I can't be able to talk about it.
But you think, like, I'm going to take my previous relationship here. I don't mind putting that on the line. Louise was very much in my relationship. Every Sunday, every Sunday should be here, right? And, there were times where he was not fine.
He was not fine?
Yeah. And I'm not that friend that lets a friend walk into my home and pretend
even though it was me
is rosy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not that person that will go, oh yeah, we've had such a nice morning, everything's fine, and then really we've had like a massive argument or something.
Yeah.
Which we didn't really do that, but and I'd say like I was in a muggy.
Yeah.
Muggy. and then he'd come in from his run and Louise would be like, what are you in a muggy for then?
Yeah, and it's not you
then. And he'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
And then he'd come out of it straight away because do you know what I mean? And that's just how we are.
Yeah, it's definitely how we are. I'm not one of these people
like
that
you
play
could
act.
never be with somebody that I can't feel that I can go,
no.
Oh, you mugger.
I'd be like, oh, he's in the mood. Tell Lucy what you're in the mood about.
Yeah, and then strop
that's what I would say. Yeah, definitely. My sister does it with her husband. She's like, oh, Russell's in a mood. And Russell will say, oh, no, I'm not. And then Michelle will be like, tell Louise what you said the other day or what were you in the mood about. And it's funny.
It is funny. But, and I honestly think in a relationship, we need that. Like, if you can't be like that around each other's best friend, and equally his friends too, if his friends were to walk in and you've just had a little bit of a moment because you've put half a stone on or something, a little bit of sulk whilst you're eating ice cream because you just can't get over the fact, and they say, oh, she's in a right old stress because she's put half a stone on, and then you all have a laugh about it. Do you know what I mean?
Do you feel like men's feelings are different to women's feelings though?
Yes and no. That's a really hard
in terms
question.
of like we always get branded that a lot of men are like, oh, if I say you're fine, like especially when you're dating, are you gonna be one of the people that say you're fine and you're not, or so how is it the other way around for a man? Because they consider our feelings quite a bit when they always ask, are you fine? Do you think it's?
Do you know what I have to say personally? I think the older man, as in our age and up, have really come to realise that their feelings are important.
Yeah.
Whereas the younger guys, I think they're so in this like masculinity of
try hard. They're trying to be what they see as a man.
Yeah. They try to be masculine and that their feelings don't matter and that they can bounce off everything.
They can't. They don't have to cry. They're not emotional. Yeah, they're strong. They're tough.
Once you get to your 30s, it's like actually that emotional support that they need is really important, and they then don't mind admitting that.
I think we'll start coming down because there's this thing. I mean, I don't know if
learn it.
I don't know if any of you guys are watching Married at First Sight. You're not watching Married at First Sight. No. Quite interesting, really. Not. Yeah,
of course I'm not watching.
She doesn't watch any trash TV, but judging the rest of us.
I do.
I'm joking.
She's not.
So no, I'm not. And
I do.
We could go on forever with that. We could go on for ages with that. So in Married at First Sight, there's a couple, Morag and I can't think what his name is. Luke, Morag and Luke, and I thought it was so out of order. How on one episode she said to him, "You're not manly enough. You're not manly enough." And really she even said in front of the experts that. So they do this commitment ceremony where I
don't think that's fair to say that to somebody.
No,
you're not manly. You can.
She said it in front of everybody as well. They do a commitment ceremony where all the couples come together.
Do what?
A commitment ceremony, and they decide whether they're going to stay together or leave the experiment. And she said Luke is just not manly enough. And one of the experts said Now, your definition, I thought this was so true. Your definition of someone that's manly enough is muscles, a manual job.
Very old-fashioned.
Yeah. Maybe like big, strong, muscly, doesn't show any emotion, goes to the gym a lot.
Yeah.
Now, that's her definition of manly. And the guy that's sitting right next to her is more of a man than that stereotypical guy will ever be.
Totally agree
because
with
he was attentive to her needs. He was treating her lovely.
See,
opening
that's the
doors,
new manly, and I love that. I love that, everybody.
Yeah, showing his more like emotional side, where he was like, look, I'm not happy with that. Like
emotional connection.
Yeah, and almost like obviously he wasn't crying every 5 minutes or anything like that. He was just like, that really hurt me what you said. Like, like I didn't like it when you said I wasn't manly enough, because he's a provider. He's and I thought to myself, actually, like.
So what version of, what to you is masculine?
What to me is masculine is definitely somebody who's going to take care of me. I'm a bit old school.
Yeah.
I like chivalry.
Yeah.
I like doors open for me.
Yeah.
I love all of that. Yeah. I like a guy who's going to look after me. Not necessarily financially. It doesn't have to be financially.
What do you mean by
doesn't have to be financially. Look after me as like have my back, support me. If I've got a situation going, if I've got a situation going on, I want you to be on my side. Yeah. I want you to back me. Yeah. That to me is masculine. Yeah. And also have the fun side of things. Want love me for me and my quirky ways, and not always tear me down. I want them to build me up, and I almost want to be a better person around that person.
So are they manly if they're short? What about like physical? Are they manly if they're short, or if they're tall? Are they manly if they're
no comment
muscly, or if they're? You know what I mean? I'm just wondering what your idea of masculine.
What I'm attracted to.
That's a different question. Do you know what I mean? What to you is masculine? When you think masculine,
I like someone taller than me. I like somebody who is generally a bit bigger than me. I don't want someone who's skinnier than me, because I won't feel
so
like.
So to you, a man, manly,
someone who can
physically.
Pick me up.
I'm just talking physically. Yeah, we've already discussed emotionally. Yeah, just talking physically. Someone that is just slightly bigger
than
me. Doesn't have to be huge. Someone
bigger than me.
Than you.
I don't.
So you feel
basically, I don't want anyone smaller than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want someone with bigger feet than me, bigger jeans than me, bigger t-shirts than me. Yeah. I don't want someone who's smaller than me. Yep. Personally.
Get that, yeah. Totally get
because
that.
I want to feel, it's almost like, when somebody puts their arm around you, I want to feel protected. Yeah. I want to feel like I can, that's, you're protecting me. So that's how I see it. What about you? Do you like someone who's short? Do you find somebody shorter?
What do I find them manly? Do you know what? I've met really manly guys before that physically don't look manly.
Have you felt manly in their presence? Have I felt manly
in their presence? I feel manly in most people's presence, Louise.
No, but
I feel manly all the time.
Have you had it's broad shoulders?
Oh, shut up.
Have you felt like there've been that manly feeling?
Yeah. I mean, not sexually or for me an attraction, but I have thought, God, they're like, I don't know. It's hard to answer. It's a hard question,
isn't it?
If someone was to say to me physically, not emotionally, physically, what's manly to you is, for me, it's that rugged, nothing, the complete opposite to a pretty boy. That's manly to me. Yeah. Size, height, that sort of thing doesn't so much come into it for me. It's more of someone who looks quite rugged. Yeah. They're attractively unattractive. Yeah.
They're attractively effortless.
Yeah, that's just... Yeah. Yeah, and actually, they don't have to be... Yeah. Totally stunning. It's just, there is just some raw attraction. And that to me is manly.
And do you know what it is? That thing that you can't put your finger on is the whole, I feel protected in their presence. I feel like they've got my back and they're supporting me in their presence. That presence is so much. If someone walked into this room, I could tell you whether I felt that they were manly enough or manly or whatever, because I would feel.
It's the look in their eyes.
Yeah, it's how I feel in their presence. Is he going to have my back? 100%. Yeah. Is he going to support me? You can just feel it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So that's a good question.
He's a real boy.
He's a real boy. I'm a real boy. That's a good question. We should put that to the poll, actually.
And what do guys say when we say he's really manly, right? So, like, do guys ever say that? Like, oh, she's really womanly? Like,
I don't know. She's really girly, or
really girly, or like Do you know what? I'm really attracted to her because she is a woman.
Yeah, she's a woman. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that mean? We're going to leave you with that one.
Yeah, I think
because
so.
we are ding, 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 ding.
It's so nice to be recorded again.
Out of time,
Ding
unfortunately.
dong.
I just got to say, it's good to be back and it's good to have Lucy by my side
I
again.
know. Oh my God.
I missed her.
Not going to lie.
Yeah.
Coming out of isolation has been
awesome. Oh, wow. It totally freaked me out. I mean, right on. Make us a double is number one.
a word in there.
Anyway, we need to wrap this
come on,
up.
let's go.
So yeah, thanks for listening, guys.
Back with you next week. See you later.
Bye.